Howdy all Morglax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, so I found steel. And then I went back to make my new gun, and apparently the recipe has changed. It now requires 7 machine gun parts instead of 5. Or maybe it was always 7 and I'm just confused. But I'm pretty sure it was 5. And today I went to make it and it needed 7. I don't have 7. I might have 7. I don't know. I don't know what I will get from destroying my AK, but I'm a little leery of destroying my AK. I know this isn't where I'm going to find gun parts, but this is where you find books sometimes. And I do like the books. See, books. Ooh, book on the 44. Nice. Oh. Sorry, buddy. I was just coming in here to read a book. So, my plan is to take my gun, and as you can see, I brought plenty of ammo, and I'm going to go shoot my way, possibly, through the machine gun factory, through the Shotgun Messiah factory, if I can remember where I last saw it. And that is why I am where I am, because I don't remember where I last saw one. So there's a Shotgun Messiah crate right there, though. So, I thought while I was working on this, we could talk about Fear the Walking Dead. So I have finished Season 5 of... Oh, here, hunting rifle. Get some hunting rifle parts from that, I think. Nice. I don't remember if you get parts from that or not. Got some leather from that. So I had watched the first season or so of Fear the Walking Dead. I watched all of season 1 and most of season 2. And for some reason didn't make it all the way through season 2. I don't know why. But my TV watching habits changed right around the end of season 2. So that's probably what happened. I had a lot of time to watch television with my previous job. And so, but I like to binge watch things. And blueberries and yucca. And so, am I going the right direction? I am not going the right direction. So, I tended to let them build up on my DVR, and I got rid of my dish because I wasn't watching it, and nobody else was, and it's a lot of money to pay for something you're not watching. When I also had the streaming services, several streaming services in this house now, um, and I didn't see the point in paying $180 a month or whatever I was paying. It was a lot, um, because I mean, at one point there were more people living here, and two of the people who were living here watched TV all the time, and so it made a little more sense to have it, and only paid so much because they watched specific channels that were only available in the biggest packages, of course, and then I'd watch like HBO, right? But then Dish lost HBO like I don't know 2 or 3 years ago, and so I stopped watching television at that point completely. Basically, well, 2 or 3 years ago is also when I started my current job, and so so yeah, so my TV watching habits changed, and so I did not watch Fear the Walking Dead because it wasn't on Netflix, which is where I usually binge watch stuff, and uh, so we got Hulu. I saw it was on there, and we've had Hulu for about a year now. However long Disney Plus has been out. My sister got Disney Plus because she's got kids, and then she got the Hulu bundle, and so I've watched a few things on Hulu. I saw it was on there, and the other day I thought, I'm going to catch up on Fear the Walking Dead finally. And yeah, it's been all right. I like the first 2 seasons, maybe the first 3 seasons, a lot better than the second set so far. I feel like the I am headed to it's in the fog. I'm headed to here. That's where I'm headed to right there. I wanted to see if that was I don't have any food, game. You're just gonna have to be hungry, I guess, till I get some more food. Boop. Um so um I guess one of the things that I have come to realize while thinking about Fear the Walking Dead, oh, it's the hospital. It's not. Dang it. Somewhere out here is a shotgun messiah. I just don't know which of these towns. Maybe it's this one. Which of these towns it's in. I can't remember where I last saw it. I know there is one, though. I should mark them, and then I would know what they were. That would be the thing, right? I'm pretty well. I don't really have any food necessarily at home either. I'll just scrounge for food as I go, I guess. But I All right. Let's see if I can rein my thoughts in here. So one of the things I like about The Walking Dead is how they do their twists, right? Like you don't expect some of the stuff to happen, but they at least do some decent foreshadowing, right? Like you don't expect Negan, but at least Negan was foreshadowed, meaning they let you know that something bigger was coming, right? And uh, and so like they got hired. The main group got hired to go in and take out that satellite station that turned out to be part of Negan's group, and must have been Alexandria. Was it Alexandria hired them to take out? I can't remember who hired them to take out that first cluster of Negan's people. It's been too long since I've seen it, and I remember it happened, but I don't remember why it happened. It must have been Alexandria hired them to do it, and so they go in and they do it, and that just trips the. Oh no, it was Hilltop. It was Hilltop that did it. And so that trips the war with Negan, right? But that's all foreshadowed. Like they let you know that that's part of a bigger group and that worse things are coming. And so there's lots of hints about it. And I don't feel like that's happening in Fear the Walking Dead. And I don't. They're like, there's a thing, but it's never gonna come to fruition, kind of thing, and it's annoying me a little bit. Um, uh, and or maybe they're just dragging it on too long. Maybe that's it. There's some foreshadowing, but they keep revealing like the major people, and then nothing ever seems to really move on. Anyways, so I really liked the beginning of Fear the Walking Dead. I thought it was a nice change. Like it was a good spin-off because it was about the same major event, but it was in a different area and it had a different focus to the show, kind of. So like Fear the Walking Dead, right, is Rick trying to keep his group of survivors alive and helping out people as they go and getting more and more survivors with them. Fear the Walking Dead was more about an extended family trying to survive as they look for some place that's safe. And so they're similar in concept, but they played out very differently because you had more focus maybe on the inner workings of the family under the stress of the zombie apocalypse, right? And so I enjoyed that. I like that. It's kind of one of my favorite niche genres of horror is you take a small group of people and you put them under stresses and then you see what happens. I don't know why that's my thing, but that is that is my niche favorite horror. Whatever setting you put it in, I'm fine with it, right? The Thing. Um, uh, that was not the factory I was looking for. Well, this town has got a few large buildings all clustered right here together. I know I saw. Really, dude? Look, his little light is like just in front of his face there. That's funny. And, oh, it's another one of these. See, I've already seen one of these in one other town. Another Shamway Foods factory. Although I am hungry. But, no. I'm not stopping for Shamway Foods. And, okay, what's this one over here? So, they stick to that pretty well for the first 2 seasons. And then season 3 changes up the makeup of the show, and they go from the family to trying to get a group of people and build the group. And that was okay, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the first couple of seasons. Um, season 1 and season 2, right? Uh, what is this building here? This is a weird looking. Oh, this is my building right here. It's very dark colored now. Why is it so dark colored? I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna go in and see if I can find the parts I need. You know what? I already have one on my hot bar here. Also, let's unload things I don't need. So, Season 3, they switched to having a base of operations a little more. Well, I guess Season 2 did too, but I didn't mind it on the ranch. It's when they got to the ballpark that the whole that was amazing that you missed from 2 feet away there. They moved into a ballpark, and the whole tone of the show shifted, and it wasn't the same as it had been, and I missed the feeling of the show, and the characters' personalities really started to change, and I didn't care for that so much. I mean, season 3 Meredith is very different than season 1 and 2 Meredith. And then when we get to season 4, season 4 just completely changes up the show, and I didn't like the changes they made, because I don't know, I do like found footage stuff, but I don't like the constant footage from the one character. Well, I mean so they do this thing where they're like messages of hope to the people, right? Just constantly for the last couple seasons. Hey, things might be going bad, but we're here to help. Hey, things might be going bad, but we're here to help. Hey, things might be going bad, but we're here to help. Here's my story that you've already heard 40 times, Morgan. But if my story helps you know that better things are coming, I'm here to help. And I'm not digging it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There are parts of it I liked. There's I was okay with the trucker story. I like the continuation of the story with Daniel and spoilers, and um, um, yeah, there's a reason I brought a gun. I forgot how hard it is to kill these. These guys. Still not dead. And I don't know, just the constant little like watching the videos and they're not even like new information most of the time. Most of them are like, if you're out there and you need help, call us. And there's very little of them actually helping people. And they even comment in the show, like the characters comment about how they want to help people, but they're having problems finding people to help. And uh, and then I didn't care for, because it didn't make any sense, and it still doesn't make any sense to me after it's over, is the big gasoline storyline they had going. Um, there's they got this woman, Virginia. I don't know why they haven't just killed her at this point. Who um, who apparently is the bad guy now, and she just doesn't come across as much of a bad guy to me. I she's so, I don't know. She's irks me, and they well, basically they've got these truck driver people. I don't remember what anybody's names are. I'm terrible names. And they stole the guy's semi. And that guy had decided that he was going to help people. And so he uh, he started to um, leave boxes. Leave boxes on the side of the road to help people. Uh, Need something, take something, leave what you don't, kind of thing. And well, these people stole this truck, and so they got involved in that a little bit, and then they were gonna help people, and they decided to use his secret warehouse of supplies as their base of operations. Well, then uh, this other guy shows up and takes it over, right? And there's this whole season that where they're trapped in a valley. Maybe that's not a season. Maybe that's just this half a season. But they're trapped in a valley where they crashed a plane at one point. I didn't care for that season at all because it didn't go anywhere and it didn't manage to accomplish anything for the main storyline. Uh, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's a focus to it. Like The Walking Dead is a little more focused, in my opinion. And like it focuses on the group trying to find a place, and they keep going from place to place, and they break down, they get broken up. People come in and attack them and take all their stuff and kill off a bunch of them, and they move on trying to find the next place, and it's stuff like that, and uh, that you expect from the show. And this one is a little bit like they got a message from someone and then their plane crashed, and that's how it started. They don't show you the plane crash. It just suddenly they know how to fly planes and they crash their plane. And I'm like, okay, but then they're trapped. They're trapped in this valley because somehow there's no way out of the valley. I find that hard to believe, but that's what they say. And so they've got to get a new plane so they can fly out of the valley. And there's a nuclear reactor in the valley, and it's going to explode. And so they've got to do everything that they're going to do before that ends. Steel club parts, pipe bomb, and cash that I can't use. look. I don't know. There might be something in here. There was crossbow schematic. And so I feel like the show is a little all over the place, and it would be nice if there was a goal of some kind. I mean, sure, their goal is to help people, which would be great if there were actual people for them to help on the show. But so far, I think they've helped. I mean, really, really, like talk to someone over the walkie, because that's a lot of the show is leaving these videos about helping people and leaving walkies places and radio stuff, but they never actually do anything with that. And that was an inopportune time for you to slow way down. 4 hit points left. And so I wish it was a little more focused. Maybe the next season. I don't have access to season 6 yet. It's not on Hulu. I think season 6 is done. Like maybe it just finished. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I know I need food. I'm looking. I'm looking in the bathroom for food. Gross. Some meat recipes I don't need. Um, but I don't know. They focus way too much on these videos and like there's so they here's the thing. So they go to a place, right? And it seems like this is going to be their new base of operations. They do this whole thing where they're in this shopping mall that they got information from somebody, right? And so it seems like that shopping mall is like 2 episodes and then is never shown again. We better get out of here before the bad guys find out about this place. And never returned. Okay. Um, so we went through all of that because the guy needed help, right? The guy contacted them and he needed help. And they're like, this would be a good place to be. We get it cleared out, and nope, we've moved on from that now. We've gone on to a totally different storyline that has nothing to do. I'm just like, this is like, yes. Oh, dang it, stupid vultures. Yes, it was an important moment for Morgan, who is now on the show. Uh, I resent Morgan. I do. He is. I didn't mind him in the beginning, uh, but after we reached the point um, where he helped destroy Alexandria and he messed up Carol to the point where she almost got killed, I don't like him, and I've never gotten over that sense of I blame you for those things. And now he's like the main character of Fear the Walking Dead. I liked it better when it was about Meredith, and they got rid of Meredith. They got rid of Nick, who was my other favorite character on the show. I don't mind Alicia. I don't think she's as strong a character as the other ones that have been killed off. Um, but she's doing the same thing Morgan did. I'm tired of that storyline. I don't find it as believable. Like, sure, some people are going to be shell shocked. Uh, sure. Um, but after everything that they've gone through in the middle of fighting zombies, Alicia just decides she can't kill any more zombies. Okay. Um, it seemed very out of character, and now she's just like this side character who barely just wants to paint trees. Like, she's like practically a zombie herself now. She just wants to paint trees, and which is weird, and didn't really have a good resolution. Um, I don't know where they were what they were going for with that. Um, get out of here. I mean, that's Fear the Walking Dead in a nutshell at this point. There's no resolution on things. I got distracted by the game, I think, and um, so another major storyline that didn't really go anywhere for me was those people leaving the boxes, right? And then the other guy shows up. So the other guy is says he partners with the guy who's leaving the boxes, and so they reveal that his one-dimensional self decided that he was going to be a bad guy because he failed to save a person once because those other people stole the guy's truck and he wasn't able to answer. Um, like, okay, so it's the zombie apocalypse. People are being killed right and left. You're obviously not going to make it to all of them. Uh, I don't understand why you're now the bad guy, but that's fine. That's fine. One-dimensional bad guy. Uh, you be the bad guy, and so he's looking for something, and it turns out what he's looking for is the other guy's journals, because they had figured out how to make gasoline. Go away. Oh, dang it. What's getting me? I need to fix my gun. I'm gonna be killed because of vultures. And so, they got gasoline somehow. I don't. It's fine. They can make gasoline. And he wants to know where that gasoline's at because he is working for someone else and they need the gasoline, which is fine. That's some okay foreshadowing right there. He's working for someone else and they want the gasoline. And if he doesn't find the gasoline, they're going to do bad things to him. And I'm okay with all of that up to that point. And but they don't go anywhere with it for over a season. And uh, the bad guy shows up at one point, but she's not really. She's like, I'm gonna help people, but I'm gonna do it my way. And they're all like, your way is helping people, but our way is helping people on a bigger scale, but not in a way that you like. but then you never get to know about how they're helping people for like a season and a half now. I have not seen one thing from these people. Uh, I mean, they're not a presence. They're somewhere else, but they want the gasoline, and then they get the gasoline, and then that's not enough for them. And so they also want everything. I'm not sure. They're fighting over helping people. I don't get it. It's not a thing. It's not. I mean, obviously the bad guy isn't helping people. She's building a society where she's in charge, and they aren't taking in the old and the weak and the sick. Um, sure, that's what makes her the bad guy, I guess. But we haven't actually seen her do anything. Is my problem. There's no. We haven't seen her place. She hasn't. Um, she hasn't. She just shows up and takes their stuff, just constantly showing up to take people's stuff, and she's not even like a raider. I don't get it. And then they're like, no, no, you're trying to help people. We're trying to help people. And apparently we both can't help people. And my way of helping people is the way I'm going to help people. Once again, she's not helping people. That's not what she's doing. But that's what she's claiming to be doing. And so then they're like, because they got this whole video thing going in this series that I don't really care for. They're both leaving videos now. Look, if you need help, you contact us. You don't contact those other people. You contact us. And I don't know. I'm not getting a good feel for what's going on in this new storyline that just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Also, Morgan, uh, we already did his whole story in The Walking Dead. Why do we have to rehash it in Fear the Walking Dead? I don't understand. Like, are people watching Fear the Walking Dead and not watching The Walking Dead? I, are they? Do we constantly have? He's like, he's like a superhero at this point, right? We just constantly are going to rehash his origin story over and over and over. And he's still like trapped in the past where he might turn into evil Morgan again at any minute. And he's got his stick, and they're like breaking it into pieces and then reforming it. And I'm just sick and tired of Morgan's story, and now they've shoved the same story off onto Alicia because for whatever reason they're really big on that storyline. And I didn't like it with Morgan. I thought it was dumb. And then he basically destroyed Alexandria, and uh, I mean, sure, it was Negan's people that destroyed Alexandria, but if he hadn't have kept that dude alive, things would not have gone as badly as they did. And he messed up Carol. And he does this whole thing where he's like, I can't kill even the zombies. Oh wait, no, I can kill the zombies. Oh, that's right. I can't fight people. Oh wait, yeah, I can when I can fight people when I feel like I need to. But you probably shouldn't fight zombies anymore. So why don't you just stop fighting the zombies and then nearly die because you can't fight the zombies anymore? Yeah, Morgan. All right, here we go. Oh shoot. One last room, and then we'll call it because I need to get back to work. Uh, I want to know what's in that box. Oh man, I'm almost out of ammo too. I kind of thought more zombies would fall down. What are you guys doing? I just want to know what's in this box. Armor plating and Molotov cocktail. Not the stuff I need. Oh. And then I just died. Alright. Not only did I die, but I'm not getting a... Oh, there we go. That was weird. Apparently I fell off a chair and broke my neck. Trying to jump up there. I don't know what just happened. My guy just keeled over dead. Weird. Alright, well with that, I'm going to call it a day. So be better than the small things, leaving the light, and I will talk to you later.